Good morning, Stewart's Chapel. This is Brother Don Pierson here, and Don counts, and we're here at the Harris's farm, and this is Friday's devotion. And we're continuing our look at finishers, and we're in the book of Daniel. Now, we've talked about Daniel in other areas, relationship to some of the things that God used him for. I want you to go to Daniel chapter 12, verse 4. And then we'll skip down to verse 9 and go on down through verse 13. In verse 4, "But you, Daniel, shut up the words, seal the book until the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall increase." Verse 9, "And he said, Go your way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed to the end of time. Many shall be purified, made white, and refined. But the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. And from the time that the daily sacrifice is taken away, and the abomination of desolation is set up, there shall be 1,290 days. Blessed is he who waits and comes to the 1,335th days. But you go your way till the end, for you shall rest, and will arise to your inheritance at the end of the days." Again, as I shared with you, we've been looking at finishers, and that's the way the book of Daniel ends. There is so much in the book of Daniel. We find Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. We find the commitments of Daniel that we've looked at before. We find the various kings that come and go. Early on, we're introduced to the fact that God had given Daniel not only a heart of commitment, but God had given him a heart or a gift of prophecy. The book of Daniel is a prophetic book. Daniel finishes what he's supposed to do, so much so that God says to him, "Close it up. That's it. That is done. That's all. Don't write anymore. Don't add to. Don't take away. It's done." Daniel finished the assignment that God had given him. But if you notice at the end, it's sort of like yesterday's devotion. God makes us very much aware that there is a day set by God where God will finish. He will keep His word. For some, it is a day of great rejoicing, but for most, it is a dreaded day. You know, more and more, I'm aware of the fact that though there's been 2,000 years of preaching about the return of Jesus and about God's wrath on mankind, isn't it interesting that today, this day, after 2,000 plus years of that message, 2,000 years of it being in writing. Actually, Daniel's much older than that. All of those years, and still, most of mankind has come and gone. And even those today, most, do not know or realize that God is going to finish what He started. The burden is upon us to finish the task of proclaiming that one day Jesus is coming back. And one day, God will be done with the earth. What are you doing today or going to do today in relationship to that message? Daniel finished his task. God will finish His assignment. What about you? Love you, Stewart's Chapel.